Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, my name is Odds and we are going to be discussing Werewolf by Night. So this is the Halloween special that Marvel put out this year. I'm going to give you a little bit of a breakdown of the plot and then my thoughts on it as a whole. This video is probably not going to be super long, so stick around and enjoy it. If you're new here today, I would love for you to subscribe. I do 2 to 3 videos a week. Marvel, DC, beauty vlogs, there's something on this channel for everyone, so be sure to stay tuned for that. I am going to New York City Comic Con this weekend. What's on this arm? So, super exciting. There will be a vlog on that later this month, at the end of the month. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And if you like this video while you're watching, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. So the plot of this is that Ulysses Bloodstone, who is in control of the Bloodstone that can control monsters and control them, keep them at bay. Lots of ambiguous things that the Bloodstone can do. We don't really know all of its powers yet. I say yet because I think there's going to be more to come with this, even though it was a Halloween special. I think there is going to be more to this character in the future. So there is a ceremonial hunt to claim the Bloodstone after Ulysses Bloodstone died. It's not automatically going to his daughter, Elsa, because of strains with the family. So they must do a ceremonial hunt and someone must win it cleanly from the monster who it is attached to, who is Man-Thing. We find out that Jack, our main protagonist, is protecting the Man-Thing. He wants to release him because he is a fellow monster as well. Jack is the werewolf by night. Now, if you knew nothing going into this, maybe it was a twist, maybe you're surprised, but it wasn't a big reveal really because we knew that he was playing the werewolf by night. This is in black and white, which I really enjoyed. It gave it an old, sort of cheesy, old Hollywood horror film sort of vibe. There wasn't a lot of quips like a lot of Marvel movies there and TV shows. There was a pretty consistent tone, even though it could be hokey at times. It definitely was, but that was like the style that they were going for, and I thought it was really well done. It also was made to look like very old. The film was made to look very old, just with the way the camera worked. There was some special effects that were done with camera, like there was blood splattering onto the camera lens, which I thought was really cool. It gave a very cool, like, you're in this experience sort of vibe. This was pretty gruesome for a Marvel property. Obviously, like I said, it was in black and white, so you didn't see much like blood and guts, but you did see some beheadings, with the werewolf mauling people, lots of stuff like that. So, like I said, the blood splattering on the camera screen. So, really, really cool. I really enjoyed what I saw. I love old Hollywood horror films, so I think this really lived up to my expectations that this is what that was going to be. Now, the end does go into color with Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which I thought was a nice touch. Obviously, Wizard of Oz starts out in black and white and goes to color, so I thought it was a nice touch to show that this went from black and white to color. I think its transition into color is to show that these characters are going to transition into the MCU as a whole. So we will possibly see the return of Man-Thing, Werewolf by Night, and Elsa Bloodstone. So yeah, that is definitely something to consider moving in towards the future. Now, Man-Thing is supposed to be in the Avengers Marvel ride. He is shown in the concept art. So the one that's coming to Disneyland, it's going to be an e-ticket attraction. kind of a roller coaster sort of vibe. So that's leading me to believe that Man-Thing will show up in other properties. I think we can see him and Werewolf by Night possibly show up in some sort of Blade crossover, some sort of maybe a Moon Knight crossover, since he deals with more of the supernatural stuff as well. So I think that would be really interesting to see. Speaking of Blade, there's a rumor that there was a Blade cameo in this that was cut. Not super surprising if there was. Like, I can totally believe that maybe there was a post-credit scene that he was in that got cut, because Blade right now is a total disaster. Like, they lost their director. They're supposed to start filming now, like in the fall, and they lost their director. So, not looking good for the Blade film, but it wouldn't surprise me if he would show up. Anything with like the Black Knight as well, he could show up in some sort of capacity there. So we will definitely see these characters moving forward. I don't think they were a one-off thing, even though the special seems like it could be a one-off thing. It is Marvel, and they don't do one-off things. So we will definitely see them moving forward. And that is that. I really enjoyed this overall. I thought it was something new and fresh for Marvel, which was great, because obviously we get a lot of content all the time, so it's nice to see something a little bit different. But thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you missed my She-Hulk video yesterday, I will put it in the little at the end screen, so you can click on that and watch that next. But thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you on Monday with a new video. Bye!